Hey Aphrodisiacs, it's me Khadijah. So in today's video, I am here with an exciting idea, something kind of revolutionary in my opinion, something that I've kind of been doing already, but it's also new. And I definitely wanted to share it with you guys. So we are going to be talking about how I am going to be curl training my high porosity natural hair. All right, so before we get into this video, I know this is kind of like coming out of the blue, but I just wanted to put this out there. I've been curl training my high porosity natural hair on and off for the past 11 years that I've been natural. And to be honest, I didn't even know that curl training was an actual legit thing that someone else constructed and came up with until I researched it. And some of the techniques mentioned were actually things that I was doing to enhance my curls. So I've kind of been doing this. I'm not new to this, but there's also some other techniques that I've recently incorporated into my routine that have been working amazingly for curl definition. These results are with the techniques from curl training. So let's just jump right into this video because it's super hot. Okay, so first and foremost, what is curl training? According to a blogger that I found who wrote all about curl training, her name is Colleen Charney. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Curl training is the ability to train your curls by manipulating them. This is meant to enhance your natural curl pattern and create frizz-free defined curls. So essentially, the purpose of curl training is to enhance your existing curl pattern and create more definition. So, I know some of you might be wondering, why are you curl training your high porosity natural hair, or why would you want to curl train? Like I mentioned, I've always curl trained on and off over the past 11 years. I believe it's been 11 years? Yes, 11 years. I just turned 11 years natural this July. I've talked about aloe vera juice. I have talked about bentonite clay to help define your curls. I've also talked about Ayurvedic herbs, and I have seen results by using them. But these techniques, I've kind of gotten away from them in past years because they can be time consuming. I would rather implement my regular routine, but do techniques that will also help to define my curls. So what should you know before curl training? Well, this was actually mentioned on Colleen's blog, so this is not like coming from me directly, but I 100% agree. She mentioned that before you start the curl training process, you should already have established healthy hair care habits. So this can be a routine or this can be a regimen. If your hair is damaged, if it's not healthy, if it's breaking, if your hair has improper moisture protein balance, you're probably not going to see the results, the enhanced curl definition, because you're already starting out with some type of damage. So you want to make sure that your hair is generally healthy. So how do you curl train? What are the steps? There are 5 different steps from what I gathered reading Colleen's blog, and I'm gonna go through them one by one. Step number 1 is to clarify. So I think by now we all know the importance of clarifying our natural hair regardless of what your porosity level is. It's super paramount that you remove the product buildup, the dirt, the oil, all of that from your hair shaft, because what happens is over time that product buildup sits on top of your strands and weighs it down, and that could also be a reason why you are experiencing frizz. Step number 2. Finger coil or twist your hair with deep conditioner. You can also do this when you have your pre-poo or when you have your protein treatment. The point of this, you guys, is to help your curls form and clump, and also for them to remember their curl pattern, which will give you more long-lasting definition. This was something that I recently started doing since cutting my hair short, just so that it could be easier to manage. But it's actually a curl training technique so that your curls can form and clump and also be memorized, which makes a lot of sense to me now that I think about it. Now, Colleen didn't mention this in her blog, but what I have started to do is once I twist the sections with deep conditioner and then I deep condition for however long, usually it's 30 minutes, when I'm about to rinse it out, I will keep my hair in those sections. For me, it helps with manageability and also with your curls just like staying clumped together. Step number 3, use a leave-in conditioner with moisture and slip. For high porosity hair, you guys know this is especially true. We need that moisture because our hair can get super dry, which then can turn into frizz. And then also we need slip to help smooth our cuticles, since our cuticles tend to be raised and rough. So that's why it's super important to have already established those healthy hair care practices and having products that you know work for you, because you want to have a good leave-in conditioner to aid in the curl training process. Step number 4. Use a product with hold. Colleen did mention gels in her blog, which I will link down below, but you guys know I'm not a gel girl. I don't really fool with gel for my high porosity hair personally. I prefer creams, and I like creams that have holding agents, so some type of wax, or another ingredient that is good with hold is Polyquat. It's like a long name, I'll put it here, but I call it Polyquat for short. So those are 2 holding agents that I'm familiar with. But you want to use something that has hold, right? Because even though you're using these techniques to help enhance your curls, you also need a product that is going to aid with molding your curls so that they stay. Step number 5, define your curls using any of the 3 curl training styling methods. So the 3 different types of curl training methods stated on Colleen's blog are finger coiling, brush styling, and twisting/braiding. Personally, you guys already know I don't really do finger coils. I've probably done those only like 1 time out of me being natural these 11 years. Brush styling, my hair does not get along with tools too heavy because I have fine strands. So I'm a twist out, braid out girl, and I've been loving braid outs. I've been doing braid outs exclusively. I did a video on why I'm doing them exclusively, and since cutting my hair, I've just continued doing braid outs and I love them. All right, so here are a few important things to remember when curl training. Number 1, it's important to encourage your natural curls to clump before you even start the curl training styling process. As you guys heard, the last step of the process was to style. You either do finger coils, or you brush style, or you do a twist out or a braid out. Well, before you get to that step, it's important to follow the 4 other steps that were mentioned. So you want to start that curl clumping process before you even get to styling. Number 2, allow your hair to dry completely before manipulating. So that includes scrunching, unraveling, separating, fluffing, stretching, anything like that. You want to make sure that your hair is 100% dry. Number 3, test and experiment new products and techniques to keep track of what works and what doesn't work. So since cutting my hair a little bit shorter and incorporating these curl training methods, I have been keeping track of different product combinations. So if I switch up my deep conditioner that day, but I use the same styling products, does that seem to affect how my hair comes out? If I try a new cream, but all my other products stay the same, is there any difference? I just try to take few notes on different combinations. Number 4, be consistent. For me, I saw results right away, but as I mentioned, I've been curl training unknowingly, unconsciously, on and off for years now. So some of these things my hair has already been used to, like leave-in conditioner with slip and moisture, or using a cream with holds. I've been doing that for a long time. And number 5, it is super important to track your progress, and how you're going to do that is by taking pictures. Videos is also great. You can write in a journal as well. Just make sure that you have some type of record or permanent product that you can refer back to later to actually see how your hair is progressing over time. So that is everything about curl training from what I read on Colleen's blog, and also from my own personal input. If you guys plan on joining me on this curl training journey, then let me know down below. I do want to do updates. I'm thinking to do like every 3 months an update, and I'll have pictures, I'll have video footage, and all of that good stuff to update you guys about how these different techniques have been working to get the maximum curl definition in my curls, right? Because our curls definitely have the potential. We just need the right techniques, and also products matter too. So that is it for this video. I hope that you all enjoyed. If you did, then please give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, feel free to share this video, and of course subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.